Alright, so we are playing Season 12 Ladder Hardcore Sorceress, and we were running into some issues. I had some near deaths, and I was thinking about just running in Dario a bunch of times to try to get some better gear, but I've reconsidered, and what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to re roll all my skills in my stats, and I'm going to switch to a cold sorceress. Currently running fire, and I just think maybe I'll have a better chance as a cold sorceress in nightmares. So I'm in normal right now. I'm gonna use my normal reroll. We're gonna go ahead and reroll all my stats. And then for our stats, we're going to put enough strength to wear our gear. Let's see what we need. 45, 47. And I was trying to see if I was getting strength anywhere else. Because it does appear like I am. It says base value. Let's go ahead and switch this over. Now I also am considering looking for a new shield. If I can find a 3-socketed shield, maybe I'll use that to make a Pledge of the Ancients. Yeah, I don't know where I'm getting strength from. Maybe I'm not. I'm not entirely sure. Let's look over these charms again. I just want to make sure I have enough strength that if I, like, okay, 1 point there. If I, like, remove a charm, I don't lose my gear. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a 1 additional stat there. Should be okay. And then the rest into vitality. So, okay, that looks good. I think we're okay. And then we do want to get 1 to static field, obviously 1 to telekinesis, and 1 to teleport, so we're set up there. 1-point wonders, we got 1 to warmth, another 1-point wonder. And then we do want frozen armor just in case. We're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna max out Frozen Orb. That's pretty much my favorite one to use, and then Ice Bolt, because that gives the bonus to that. I know a lot of people like to use Ice Blast because the damage is higher, but I just like the shards that break out of this, the ice bolts that go everywhere, and you know, freeze the enemies, kill the enemies, whatever. That's the big thing, is just making sure they're not going to hit me. So, and then we can put some to Blizzard. Blizzard's really good for Mephisto. So when we run Mephisto, we can use that. So I'm going to go ahead and set that. Obviously, not going to be able to use my leaf anymore, but I'm going to leave it on my offhand to give me some mana regen. Like, it ups my warmth skill by 3. So if I'm using teleport or whatever the case may be, it'll give me a little bit more mana regeneration, even though I don't really need it because my mercenary has insight. Alright, so now back in Nightmare, I have frozen armor on my switch just because it doesn't last very long. And we left off um, about to run to Travical. So I didn't get the waypoint. I was a little just shook after almost dying a bunch of times, or at least one time for sure. So I just, you know, retreated. And see, this is nice. Because even if I don't kill them right away, they get frozen, they don't get close to me. So hopefully this works out. Because I don't want to die. Because like I said before, this is hardcore. And if you die in the game, you die in real life. So I'm just going to go for it. I haven't had crazy luck with Andariel. I mean, I did get a Talrasha belt. That was nice. But after that, it's kind of been nothing. I mean, I am only running like 100 plus magic finds. But speaking of which, I think I'm wearing my magic find gear. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch that out before I get too far. Hopefully, I didn't screw that up. I think we're okay. "29 resistance." So the rhyme is great. Just all resist 25 and the magic find obviously, but all resistance 25 regenerate mana cannot be frozen. I could switch it to the Wall of the Eyeless for the cast rate, but the resistances are too good. I could use not much lightning resistance, but a little bit of lightning resistance wouldn't hurt. I guess I'll get rid of this 3%er just for the moment. And then as you can see, I have the 3 pieces. I just don't have the flail, which we're going to get from the traffic. So let's find this waypoint. Just so we have it. And then we'll go on and face the council, which a little bit nervous about. You know, we'll see. Like I said, not crazy confident because I almost died while trying to get the, I guess it's the brain, whatever the last piece was. Um, but hopefully after respecking, we're in better shape. And we can take those guys on. Now they're really tough. They're really dangerous. They're fast. They throw hydras down. All of them have some kind of enchantment or something. So they're going to be a bit tricky. And then even if we get past them, we're moving on to the Durance, which the Durance of Hate, which is also incredibly dangerous. Mostly because those little running skeleton guys, I don't even know what they're called, but they'll run up on you, man, and they'll kill you. That's why we got the frozen armor, and we're running cold, so maybe we can slow them down. You know, we just walk in a room, span a frozen orb, and hopefully that at least alerts us of their presence. So yeah, that's the game plan. That's what we're gonna be doing. I just didn't want to spend weeks and weeks farming Indario just to get shafted. So I figured we'll push on, roll the dice here, see what happens. Where is this waypoint? There it is. Okay. Now we got the waypoint. We can go on to Travical. Should just be straight north. Could be an entrance here somewhere. Like that. I'm a sucker for the loot, especially in the two lost areas. There's always some good stuff. I think this is it right here. Alright, so, you know. Wish me luck. So, the good thing about Travical, the waypoint's always in the same spot. It's not hard to find, it's always in the left here. And see, that guy was fire resistant. There's a lot of fire resistant guys in Nightmare, which is why, again, we kind of respec. Cold is a little bit better in Nightmare. I usually run fire, normal, cold, and Nightmare, and then lightning preferably in Hell, but I will also dual spec cold and fire in the beginning. But as you can see, the waypoint for Travical is always here, always in the same spot, never changes. So real easy to find. And then we're pretty much right next to where we need to be. Just trying to clear out some enemies in case I need to make a run for it. As you can see, our quest log popped, so there we go. Nice that we got a well right here. That's nice. That's pretty fortunate. You can see the frozen orb does pretty good against these guys. We got the flail. Oh, nice. But we know we're not done yet. Let's get rid of that map so we can see a little bit better. Am I lagging? Oh shit, yeah, I am lagging. Well, that wasn't cool. Lagged up there for a minute. Luckily we didn't die. But our mercenary did. That kind of sucks. It's gonna cost us some gold. It's okay. Alright, got the flail there. Hey, what is this? Nothing. Just some energy. That'll help us pay for our mercenary.
Good day.
I don't know why I'm having lag. I mean, I know I'm streaming, so there's gonna be some issues with that. My computer's not great. But, I turned off a lot of the stuff in the background, so we should have, like, optimal CPU power. But this is a super dangerous place to get lag. Alright, amulet. Some good stuff there.
The temple's power is annulled.
Thanks.
Alright. We're in good shape. Alright, so this is gonna get a little bit dangerous here. Torrents of Hate. This is where things are gonna get a little bit dicey. But we're gonna go with the left-hand trick. Mephisto is, or Durance of Fate is one of those maps where you can exit stage left, and typically these guys. I hate these guys, they're little dolls. Man, they're the worst. But yeah, exit stage left, and typically the downstairs is gonna be there. See? Look at that. So if I just throw in these frozen orbs, like sporadically, especially when I'm entering like a new room, if there's those little dolls in there, yeah, there it is. Look at that. If the little dolls are in there, I'll freeze them before they get to me. Well, really? Okay. Take that. And yeah, that'll slow them down or kill them. There we go. See, exit stage left. You see that? All right. So this one, we can do the left trick, but we're also looking for the waypoint. So it may not matter so much. We're still gonna probably have to explore. Stay away. Yeah, it may not matter as much. Because we'll probably still have to end up exploring either way. Oh, yeah, see those guys? Man, got me good. All right. It only takes them like a couple hits and I'm done. So I really gotta be on my toes here. I got my trigger on the full rejuve, but sometimes, you know, your reaction time isn't good enough. And it's so dark in here. Can't always react in time. And then if we have any lag, right, we're done. Like it's over. So obviously we were already seeing some lag just a moment ago. So, you know. So yeah, I'm super nervous right now. Trying to just go slow. And be safe. Yeah, see? I just hide in there. Luckily my frozen orb got them before I did. Or before I even saw them. Yep, here they are. See, that guy was so fast. And if you get ones that are like enchanted with the speed, man, they are really cracked out. There's something in there. Yep, those guys. Okay. Make sure we got our frozen armor on. That might help, even though we might take a hit. It can, hopefully save us, you know, freeze them in their tracks, whatever, give us a chance to react. The big room, I don't like that. These guys I don't mind so much. The maulers, no problem. Those little dolls. Forget about it. The map's not helping me right now either, because it's kind of blocking my vision, but it's like a necessary evil. I gotta know where I'm going. I know it seems like overkill with the frozen ore, but it's just precaution. Gotta do it. Gotta stay safe. Alright. Another problem with this map is there's so much stuff blocking my attack. Like all this stuff in my way. How do I get over here? I missed something. At least the frozen armor kicked in now. There was some way to get over here. Maybe that one? Maybe that was it? Let's check it out before we get too far away. I don't want to... Because if the waypoint's over there or something, I don't want to run across the whole map and then not see it. Okay. Oh. No, thank you.
I can't carry anymore.
I want that glow. Kind of. Eh, probably just some money, I guess. Take it. This looks like something. What? Really? This looks like a room that would have, like, the waypoint. Maybe in some of the maps. Okay, nothing here. Let's try the other side. That frozen. Sucks that frozen armor only lasts like a minute or something. I don't want to put more points to it. I really just need to get like more gear or better gear that gives me like plus to skills so I can get that up. I really wish I would have found like Taurash's amulet or something in all those normal cows or Andariel run, something. But, you know, is what it is. Alright, just heal me up. Crazy, because they're so fast, those dolls, and they do wicked damage. It's really wild, like they're so broken. I feel like I should replace one of my mana sleeves with another sleeve of full rejuves. Might do that. I'm only sitting on like 100 of them. I want to know what that conflict shield is. Because a Pledge of the Ancients would give me a lot more resistances. I would lose my magic find and stuff, but I would get a lot of resistance.
Yes.
But, you know, 25 to all res is really good. Let's see. Where do I keep the row? What else we got here? Wanda Curse's necklace. Not great. I don't really know anybody who runs curses. It's here. Let's see if this is a 3-socketed. It is. 60 strength. Kind of low defense. Might keep it just in case. 60 strength. I'm only 2 points away. Might be worth checking out. What am I missing here? Is that a door, I guess? No. How am I over there?
I can't carry anymore.
Ah. Where is this waypoint? It's like the one time where it's not the left. At least the stairs. Like that 10% chance. Okay, well there's down to 3. Yeah, that small chance that it's not to the left. Well, I guess maybe I'm thinking about it wrong, but it's supposed to be the left of the waypoint. Which I'm assuming now is like over here. Since that's the only place we haven't been. What the hell? Here, I guess? Oh, don't need any more baddies. Really? Heal me up. Yeah, I didn't want to click on that monster shrine. They don't need any help killing me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do something real quick. Put this with the bases. And then we're gonna have to replace all these with full rejuves. So if I start panicking and I'm just hitting buttons at random, at least we'll be able to click something that's going to heal us. Alright. Okay. Feel a little bit better now. It's making us do a full clear here. There it is. So, nope, see, it would be to the right. Man, weird map. But okay, at least now, in the future, if we got the marbles, we can farm Nightmare Mephisto, which should, hopefully, pay dividends. What we're gonna do here, since I'm like pretty confident this is cleared out. Okay. Alright. Now here comes the fun part. So we can cheese Mephisto. War hat. Yeah, we can cheese Mephisto. Might lose my mercenary, but at least we can do that without too much fear of dying. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear this side here. The only downside, if my Merce dies... Ooh, rare ring. Okay. Is I lose my aura, which makes me lose my mana regeneration. So that's the only issue. But okay, we're gonna get our teleport ready. Here we go. Might not need to cheese him. So I can keep my guy alive. Oh, it looks like I don't even need to cheese him. Just need to burn some forward juice. Winged Helm? Okay. Take that. I want to come back and see what
Mephisto
this is
shall
all
no
about. And then
longer
we're going to hit
darken
that
our
chest up
souls with
top.
hatred.
Not bad. At least we got something. No real, like not even really running magic find. And we got a Valkyrie ring. Look at that. Valkyrie wing. I think I popped a forward juve on accident. 2 to Amazon skills, 20 faster run rock, 20 faster hit recovery. Pretty good. Pretty nice. Not a bad find. Say overall satisfied with that. 11 magic find. Lower than what I got, but 15 to energy, 14 to mana. That's actually really good. We'll keep it. We will keep it for right now. I don't think I'm gonna swap out my rings just yet, because I need the resistances.
Yes?
But that's not terrible. It's not too bad. Wish it was better. Alright. Let's go ahead and craft up some full rejuvenations to replenish what we used. Might have to pull some off my mule if I'm gonna run like this. But that's okay, we got plenty. We have enough. Okay. Overall, pretty satisfied with that. I'm glad I decided to switch to coal instead of wasting a bunch of time farming in Darla. And yeah, you always want to check that chest back there, especially in Hell, because you can get a lot of good stuff out of that. There's also like weapon and armor racks on each side. You can check those out too. But that's it. We're in Act 4. Act 4. Here we go.
The time is...
2 to combat skills, barbarian. Okay. Okay, nothing crazy there.
Hail to you, champion.
Bunch of gold. Take it. I'm gonna need it later when I'm rolling caster amulets and stuff. Alright. Now to find Izul. Got a nice welcoming committee here. How kind to them. Alright, so I typically like to go to the right and just follow the wall. So I'm not doing as much damage, obviously, as my fire build. But, again, we're able to slow our enemy down, which for me is very important. Keep me alive. Speaking of keeping me alive. Got a lot of baddies right out the gate. I think that's like the third unique pack. Now Izul, as I'm sure everybody knows, is super tanky. He can take some hits, so probably gonna burn some mana, probably burn some full rejuve to keep my mercenary alive. But it's necessary because he's gonna be the one tanking him. Interesting fact, these like ghosty guys, they have a higher drop rate for runes. Obviously we didn't get a rune from them, but supposedly all the ghosty guys in the game, like from Act 2, obviously Act 4, Act 5, they have higher drop rates for runes. So hopefully we get something good. Be a nice little treat. Oh, look at that. If we wanted to, we could re-roll our stealth. For a higher base. It does require a little bit more strength. So we probably won't do that. We don't really want to keep wearing our stealth. We would like Skin of the Viper Magi, preferably. Or Talrasha's chest. But, you know, it's an option. We're not having much luck with gear, unfortunately. I'm still running with a lot of, like, rune words, you know, and just overall kind of garbage. Which sucks. But there we go, we found what's Plains of Despair. Now just to find our buddy. Oh, he's right out the gate. Look at that. Right out the gate, he wants to come say hi. Got all his friends with him. Okay, it's not so bad. Not bad at all. Okay.
He was
Cool.
corrupted to the core.
We'll go ahead and see what Tyrael has to say here. Get those skill points.
Thank you.
make us a little bit stronger, I guess.
Stay a while and listen.
1 to barbarian skills, 1 to war cry. That's not too bad. It's not
What
too
do you
bad.
need?
And we'll go ahead and sell that. Fine, we don't need it. That was worth a lot.
Hail to you, champion.
I think that armor was worth like 30 grand or something. Take it. Alright, so again, we'll just follow the wall till we find City of the Damned. Grab that waypoint and continue on our way. Doing much better now that we are running cold spec. Feel a lot more comfortable now. A lot of scrolls of identify. I don't know. Usually I have this like superstition that if I'm finding scrolls of identify, that means something that I need to identify is gonna drop. So like a charm or a piece of gear, something that I'd want to identify right away is gonna drop. So let's cross our fingers and hope that something does. Got a lot of scrolls dropping. We also found our path, City of the Damned. So now this one, following the wall doesn't really matter because it's usually like in the center of the map. Oh, look at that. What did I say? Something that we need to identify is gonna drop. Guardian Naga. Looks like just a bunch of poison stuff. But I'm telling you, I don't know, it's like a superstition. And maybe it's just a coincidence, but every time I'm finding like scrolls of identify, something drops. Maybe coincidence, maybe not. I don't know.
Good to see you.
What's this? All resist 18, 12 to life. All resist 10, 10 to all attributes. That's a tough one. I do like that. I'm gonna have to put that there for right now. Might be good in hell, I don't know. Alright, so now we're looking for the Hell Forge. And hopefully we get something good from it. Nightmare Hell Forge, I don't know what the max rune drop on that is. Maybe somebody in chat could enlighten me. Oh, there's nobody in chat. Big shocker there. So yeah, not entirely sure. But, you know, something would be nice. Oh, I heard something, like an amulet or something drop. Maybe I'm just hearing things. Howdy. Blizzard. So I know I haven't been using Blizzard and I'm putting a lot of stats to it, but it is actually really good for when you're cheesing Mephisto. I didn't get to demonstrate it, but I'm sure I will eventually if I start farming him. Because you can, like, lure him to the side of the space in between the pads, and then just teleport to the other side of the pad, and he can't really reach you if you stand far enough back, but your attacks can. So, like, you can switch between, like, Blizzard and Ice Bolt or Frozen Orb, whichever one you're using. Just kind of, like, hit him with both attacks at the same time. Usually melts him pretty quick. Let's see if that's a 3-socketed. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's very nice. I don't know the name of it, but there's a rune word for 3-socketed bows that reduces vendor cost. So we got that. I don't know which runes I need, but at least we got the base for it. That's very nice. And it has kind of like a low dex requirement because I haven't really put anything to dex, so that's great. I think I have a charm that gives me dex, so I might have to hang on to that.
I can't carry anymore.
Just curious. Oh, 2 sockets, okay. Yeah, dex 40, so not bad. I don't know why my dex is so high. There's something I'm wearing. I think I have some charms that give dex, and then my amulet gives me 10 stats, so that's probably helping quite a bit. But yeah, if we can get a Geeves charm, and then use that with the bow, we're gonna get a big discount on vendor prices, so whenever we decide to start doing some gambling, like if we want to roll for like a gold dagger, or if we're just rolling like amulets when we decide to start doing some like caster amulets, that is gonna make things a lot cheaper. Two-socketed. I think there's like a rune word for that. I'm not sure. Not entirely sure if there is or not. Somebody in chat let me know if there's a rune word for two-socketed assassin weapons, or if there's even a purpose for it. This looks right. This looks like... Well, it did. It looked like we were gonna run into the forge. Maybe not. Yeah, and we got a jewel, so that was nice. That's gonna help. Like I said, oh, that'll help when put that there. When we are rolling those caster amulets. We gotta clean up our room here. Alright, so we passed up the Hellforge somewhere. Maybe over here. That's gotta be it. Yeah, this is it. Alright. Fingers crossed we get something good. Clear this room real quick. Superior bill. How superior? 4-socketed. Here we go. Could roll my, re-roll the insight into that. It's not ethereal, obviously that would be better. Is it? No, but, you know, enhanced damage. A whopping 2 to attack rating. I got a lot of bases, man. A lot of bases. Getting pretty lucky with those. Alright, fingers crossed. Guys, fingers crossed we get something good from our Nightmare Hellforge. Or, yeah, Nightmare Hellforge. Dull Rune. Emerald. I would have preferred it to be an amethyst or a topaz, but you know. We got a Dull Rune. It's not the lowest roll, pretty sure. It's our third one. There we go. I clean this up real quick. Might have to start moving these perfects over to my mule just to free up some space here. What else we got? Well, if I had a 3-socketed helm, I could make a magic find helm. That would be nice. Anything else? Yep. A lot of perfect diamonds, lots of perfect emeralds. I think I can just use those for re-rolling charms if I get a good charm. Something off like Helm of Fisto or higher. But again, I'll probably just throw them on the mule and save them for later. Alright, so we could technically just like teleport straight to the Chaos Sanctuary, but we need the experience. You know, obviously this is the danger zone. Scroll of Identify. I don't know what that means. But we need as much experience as we can get right now. Definitely need to level up, get stronger. Maybe find something. Better piece of gear, maybe, I don't know. Not having much luck with gear, though. I mean, we're still doing okay, despite the fact that we're, you know, wearing like a paper bag and, you know, little pieces of styrofoam for armor, but hey, we're making it work. We gotta be a little bit careful with these guys, obviously. They have those curses. Hopefully these Stormcasters will be nice and drop us like some runes or something. But see, like, fire resistance, it was definitely time to switch. Scroll of Identify. Maybe we'll get lucky. Yeah, it was time to switch to cold for sure, because everything here is like fire resistant. You know, we'd be having a real hell of a time. Ancient Shield, let's see if that's 3-socketed. Okay. I had to pop one of my rejuvenation potions there, I didn't like that.
I can't carry anymore.
That's 2 sockets, okay. And a lot of scrolls of Identify, I don't know, man. Again, it's just a superstition, but sometimes comes to fruition. Now, I'm not really running much Magic Find right now, so... Alright, let's hope. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay. Nothing there. I'll take some cold resist. I don't think there's many cold guys here, but you know, maybe some of these guys run cold, I don't know.
Thanks. Thanks.
More scrolls to identify. Alright, 2 down pretty much. Oh, see, there it is. I knew it. Dark Clan Cudgel, Druid. I'm telling you, bro. There's something about when you're getting lots of scrolls of Identify, it's like the game's telling you something's coming. Could be coincidence, but that's twice in a row. You know, I started getting like 3, 4 scrolls, and some people might say like, oh, that's just bad drops, you're just getting a bad, you know, you're not getting items or anything, but like 1 or 2, yeah, sure, but when you're getting 4, 5, It just keeps throwing them at you. In my opinion, in my experience, that's a sign. Look at this. Scroll of Identify and Large Charm together. Okay, nothing we can really use, but... Oops. Alright. About to unlock Diablo here. Don't kill my lips. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's get some... Okay.
Not even death can save you from me.
Oh, they killed him quick, huh?
Not enough mana.
Right, I lost my mana. Oh, buddy. Alright, we're out of mana. I know there's a bunch on the ground over there. Let's go and grab.
Not enough mana.
Done? Almost done? Oh, buddy. There we go. A full hound, probably, garbage.
Terror stalks hell no more.
We'll come back. I think that's like Eisenhardt's helm, so,
Congrats, I knew. Stay a
you know,
while and we'll
trash,
see.
whatever. Not the best drops. A little bit disappointing. Especially because your first kill, you're supposed to get something. You're supposed to have like a higher drop rate or something, right?
Hello.
But guess not.
I can't carry anymore.
Definitely want to come back for that death mask.
Good evening.
Yep, Eisenhardt's. Eh, lot of garbage.
What do you need?
Greetings.
Should be enough. Let's see if there's any super manas laying around here. Let's replenish that real quick.
Good day.
Let's see what the last one is. Straight garbage. Okay, Diablo gave us straight trash. How nice of him. How kind. What? We're in Act 5. Nightmare. We unlocked
Afternoon.
Mephisto for farming. We unlocked Diablo for farming. So, overall, pretty successful day. Can't complain too much. Would have been nice to get something, but nope. We're still rocking the same stealth we've had since Act 2 normal. So it is what it is. I think we'll go kill Shank. And then we might call it for that stream or this stream.
My magic becomes the seed.
Burning Dead Archers. I don't think I've ever seen Burning Dead Archers out here. I'm taking some damage. A lot of rejuvenation potions there. I don't know if that was 2 packs. That was interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen Burning Dead Archers out here. It's kind of an interesting role. Usually it's the guys who like put their claws in the ground or whatever. And the mages are here too, which is interesting because usually
I can't carry anymore.
those aren't till like the next area. Usually it's the green. Only one socket, okay. It's the green like warrior types, these guys, the one that's dead there. So kind of an interesting role for enemies, I guess. Maybe it's just because like I'm a caster and they want to throw casters at me. Because they're more likely to kill me. I guess. I don't know. Usually these guys are like Act 2. I don't know what they're doing out here. Tons of these guys, so look at this. It's crazy. That's wild. Alright. Yeah, we're doing much better now that we're gold spec. We're really doing some work now. Glad I decided to change instead of just endlessly running in Dario. Because that would have got boring quick. Honestly, I mean, I've done my fair share of runs, I'm not gonna lie, but like some of these guys, I mean, I guess when it's on single player it's easier, but some of these guys running like thousands and thousands of runs, I mean, that's something else. Again, I know single player, running the same map, makes it so much faster, you can just teleport straight there, you know where you're going. But, on open BattleNet, it's really, like, it's tough. Even if you do teleport, like, you're not always going the right way, the maps change, you know, and, yeah, it's just kind of a rough endeavor. Gotta be close. I wonder what he's gonna be surrounded by. If it's not like the normal minions, I wonder if he's gonna be surrounded by the archers and stuff. Shell rune, hey. Hello. There we go, there are the regular. Yeah, so he's surrounded by his normal minions, okay. Alright. Okay. I heard something. Amethyst.
I can't carry anymore.
Amethyst. Okay. Very cool. Got our socket quest.
Haragas
Go ahead
can
and
rest
kill
easier
this
now.
pack up here. Sparkling Ball could be good. Greaves could also be good. Let's go to town real quick. We'll come back for this stuff. Okay, yeah, go everywhere but a normal spot. Makes sense. Thought I had some shells. Oh yeah, right here. Hoping those rare greaves are better than what I got. What is he? 34? Should be looking for a better helm
You're
for
an
him.
even.
Okay, a bunch of junk. Mana based only. What is this? Faster hit recovery. It's not like he really needs something, but I mean, he needs something. Yeah. Well, let's see what this is, and then we're gonna call it. We'll
Stay a
pick this
while.
up another day, because it's already an hour and a half. Yep, nope.
Can I help you?
Just a bunch of money. Not even that much money. Alright, well that's it for this stream. If you've missed the previous streams, I'll be uploading those to my YouTube eventually. And I will be doing another one tomorrow, so check in for that. We'll probably finish Act 5, hopefully. And if we do it in a decent amount of time, we might run cows as well, but if not, it'll definitely be another day. So again, thank you everybody for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.